But a discipline-based approach would involve sitting down together, understanding why the homework wasn't done. One of the greatest gifts we can give our children is emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. When we punish, we create fear and shame. Hello everyone, welcome to GoFam Connect, where we master the flow, share the glow. I'm GoFam coach Bala, and today's topic is positive parenting, discipline versus punishment. As parents, we all want our kids to grow into responsible, confident and empathetic individuals. But how do we get there? Is it by setting strict rules and enforcing punishment? Or by guiding our children with discipline and understanding? Discipline and punishment are often used interchangeably, but they are very different in their impact on your child's emotional development. The Japanese proverb, "Kawaii kuni wa tabigo saseyo," literally, let the cute child travel, beautifully sums up the difference between punishment and positive discipline. Japanese parents often let their children walk to school alone or commute long distances. Why? Because they believe in preparing their children for the real world, encouraging independence and responsibility. This is the essence of discipline, guiding, not controlling. The key differences between discipline and punishment. Let's first understand discipline. Discipline at its core is about teaching. It comes from the Latin word disciplinare, meaning to teach or train. It's about guiding your children to understand the consequences of their actions and helping them learn from their mistakes. Think of it as a long-term strategy where the goal is not just to correct behavior but to shape character. Now let's look at punishment. On the other hand, punishment is often about control. It's a reaction to bad behavior that typically involves fear or shame, like taking away privileges or yelling. While it may get your child to comply in the short term, it doesn't teach them why their behavior was wrong or help them learn to make better choices next time. Think back to your own childhood. Did you ever feel scared or confused after being punished? That's because punishment often shuts down communication. It doesn't help kids understand the bigger picture or equip them with the tools to handle similar situations in the future. Discipline, however, encourages a child to think critically about their actions. It opens up a conversation where they can reflect, learn and grow. Imagine your child didn't finish their homework. A punishment might involve taking away their playtime or favorite toy. But a discipline-based approach would involve sitting down together, understanding why the homework wasn't done and making a plan to manage their time better. One method fosters resentment, the other builds responsibility. Ready to flow into a better way to handle these situations? Let's look at some celebrities who advocate positive parenting. Michelle Obama is an inspiring example of positive parenting. In her book, Becoming, she shares how she and Barack raised their daughters with a focus on responsibility and communication, rather than strict rules or punishments. This approach empowered their children to make thoughtful choices and take accountability for their actions. Let's look closer to home. Sachin Tendulkar, India's legendary cricketer, has spoken about his parents never imposed harsh punishment. Instead, they taught him the importance of discipline, both in sports and life. Sachin credits his calm demeanor and strong work ethic to the positive parenting techniques he experienced growing up. His parents trusted him to make the right decisions, and that faith helped shape the icon we know today. Let's look at some practical tips for positive discipline. Tip 1. Use natural consequences. One of the best ways to discipline is by letting natural consequences teach the lesson. For example, if your child doesn't put their toys away, the natural consequence might be that they can't find their favorite one the next day. This method is much more effective than yelling because it directly ties behavior to outcome in a way the child can understand. Tip 2. Offer choices, not ultimatums. Children thrive when they feel a sense of control over their environment. Instead of giving ultimatums like do your homework now or no TV, try offering choices. Would you like to do your homework before or after dinner? This teaches kids decision-making skills and helps them feel more in control of their actions. Tip 3. Set clear boundaries and stick to them. Consistency is key when it comes to discipline. Make sure your child knows the rules and understands the consequences of breaking them. But be consistent. If the consequence for not doing homework is no screen time, don't cave after 10 minutes of whining. This shows your child that boundaries are important and teaches them self-discipline. Let's flow through this with a strong sense of consistency. Let's look at some real-life examples. Take someone like Ratan Tata, a respected business leader known for his humility and emotional intelligence. Tata's leadership philosophy mirrors positive discipline, focused on growth, empathy, and nurturing talent rather than ruling with an iron fist. His ability to inspire and guide others with understanding has led to his enduring legacy of success and respect. Now let's look at the deeper impact of positive discipline. It's not just about behaviors, it's about shaping futures. Discipline is not just about managing today's behavior, it's about shaping tomorrow's adults. When you practice positive discipline, you're teaching your children how to navigate life with confidence and self-respect. You're giving them tools to self-regulate, make better decisions, and trust your own judgment. Every time you choose discipline over punishment, you're saying to your child, I believe in your ability to grow and learn from this. One of the greatest gifts we can give our children is emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. When we punish, we create fear and shame, which blocks their ability to process emotions in a healthy way. But when we discipline with empathy, we give them space to reflect, process their feelings, and learn from their mistakes. Over time, this builds emotional intelligence, which is crucial for thriving in the adult world. Your child learns that it's okay to make mistakes, that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and that they are capable of handling whatever comes their way. Let's be real, so many of us were raised with punishment as a primary tool for behavior correction. It might have gotten complaints in that moment, but the long-term effects often lead to fear, resentment, or disconnection from our own parents. When we rely on punishment, we risk repeating this cycle, teaching our children that fear is the best way to solve problems. Positive discipline breaks that cycle. It teaches that love, respect, and guidance are far more effective than fear and control. Punishment often demands obedience without understanding, but obedience is not the ultimate goal. Empowerment is. We want our kids to think for themselves, to internalize values, and to know why they are making the choices that they're supposed to make. Positive discipline is about teaching your child how to think, not just how to follow rules. It equips them with the ability to make the right decisions even when you're not around, because they understand the why behind the actions. Positive discipline creates a home environment where your child feels safe to fail, safe to learn, and safe to try again. In a world that's often harsh and unforgiving, your home becomes a sanctuary where they know that mistakes aren't the end of the world but the beginning of new learning. This approach fosters a growth mindset in your child where they see challenges as opportunities and develop the resilience to keep improving. As parents, it's natural to feel frustrated when your child misbehaves. But remember, discipline is about guidance, not punishment. Stay calm, talk to your child, and involve them in finding solutions. You're not just teaching them to behave, you're teaching them life skills that will help them far into the future. Let's look at some practical parenting tips. Create a calm down space where a child can go to regulate their emotions. Praise effort, not just results. This teaches them to value hard work and perseverance. Set realistic expectations and celebrate small wins along the way. To wrap up, discipline is about teaching and guiding, while punishment is about controlling. When you focus on positive discipline, you create an environment where a child feels safe to make mistakes, learn, and grow. Start implementing positive discipline today. Reflect on one area in your family life where you can shift from punishment to discipline. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more family-focused insights. Remember, at GoFam Connect, our mantra is master the flow, share the glow. Let's build stronger families together. In our next video, we'll explore how to navigate family conflicts with empathy and strength, where we'll discover how compassionate conflict resolution can strengthen your family bond. See you then.